Alright, hey guys, Lee, it's November 8th of 2011, and, a quick word is that, today I am 4 weeks. Count 'em, biatches! 4 weeks to top surgery. So excited. And that's 3 weeks, in 3 weeks till pre-op. So excited. I got my official letter, from my therapist last night saying that I can, giving the surgeon the go-ahead to officially give me, Tifa, drop it, giving the official word that I can get top surgery. And, I'd actually been meaning to ask my therapist for the letter for a while, because, we've been talking about it for, over 4 months. And I'm like, oh, top surgery's going up, and, I've been telling her, all my fears and my whatevers about top surgery, and she's been, very supportive, and, just bringing up a bunch of stuff with me, and, been going over everything, and I'm like, I got my list made, I'm buying all the stuff for it, and whatever. And then, finally last night was when I got the letter from her, and I said, you know what, I just can't wait anymore. I'm like, what if something happens to you? What if you, go off to, some weird, mountain range, and you fall off the face of the earth, and I can't get my surgery, and da-da-da-da, and it's just terrible. And so in order to get rid of that fear, she gave me my letter last night. And it's funny because, this letter, I remember going in for my T letter, and I remember how nervous I was, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's not going to give me my letter, I'm going to have to come here for 5 weeks, and never going to get it. What if she says no, what if she says I'm not ready, and, and then yesterday it was like, oh, by the by, can I have my letter? And she's like, oh yeah, when I got my T letter, I was running, and, jumping, and be like, yeah, I got my letter, and this one's like, oh, yeah, I got my letter, woohoo, she's gonna give me my letter, whatever, what was I worrying about? But it's just funny. I found it funny anyway. So, let's see. I went top surgery shopping, took my to-get list, and I got my, I got bio oil, I got, all sorts of, I got, ScarAway, and I got ScarAway and Mederma, because I'm going to mix them together into a little paste, and that's what I'm going to use, for over the scars. My friend gave me gauze, and I got, and I bought ScarAway strips. Now, the funny thing about ScarAway that I found out is that ScarAway sells them long, and then ScarAway sells them in 3 inches. Now, I go into the store, and I see ScarAway, strips for $19.95, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's a great fucking deal, because everything online is saying 50 some odd dollars. But so I buy them, and I get them home, and they're itty bitty little strips, and I'm like, well, maybe they can just tack onto the end of the scar and do that. But just annoyed. So note that they do cut it 3 inches and 7 inches. Couldn't believe I did that. So stupid. It's that old thing, if the deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Sorry. So went top surgery shopping, got my letter. I'm looking into, I contacted the place that's going to be doing my surgery, which is Dr. Rafael in Plano, and I called and asked them what sort of, I asked what they send you home in, because one of the guys whose videos I watched, they sent him actually home with the compression vest, and didn't send him home with a wrap, the ace bandage wrap that you just put around yourself. And they said the ace bandage is good. I'm fine with using that for a week until things really heal up, so I'm not gonna ooze all over my compression vest. But I want a vest because I'm gonna end up going to work after 2 weeks. Which is probably not the best idea, especially because there's going to be internal stitches as well as the stitching along the scar line, but there's no way I could take off longer, because I just started this job, and it has to be a quick turnaround. So I'm just going to take it really easy, but, but I have to be back in 2 weeks. So I thought the compression vest would give me a little bit more security. And the other thing is I don't have to ask somebody to help rewrap me if it falls off. And because it's a bunch of nurses that I work with, I don't think they would have an issue helping me. I just don't want to have to use them and out myself like that. So, because, you know, they're gonna go, well, what you have, you know, what's going on, you know, with your whatever, and then I feel like I'd have to explain it. I may not have to explain it and just, you know, push it off as something, but I wouldn't want to, you know, I would, part of me would feel like that I would owe them an explanation. You know, I had chest surgery, and, you know, can you help me reroute, you know, but I don't want to have to do that, so I'm gonna make the, I'm gonna order a compression vest, and I'm gonna order one for my stomach because of the lipo to make sure everything stays in place in both areas. So that, I think, is the last. That and the scar strips, like the actual like full length scar strips, are my last two major purchases, I think, before I end up before surgery. The other thing that my girlfriend and I have been talking about doing is having a boot voyage party, and we started the planning stage for that. We're gonna get a cake and put boobs on it and chop the boobs off of it, and we're gonna order from Portillo's in Chicago, and you know, have people over and say goodbye to them. And the best, you know, we'll give them a good send off. They've been around for almost 30 years. They deserve a decent send off, right? In some stage or another. I mean, not full out for 30 years, but they've been, you know, the tissue's at least been around for 30 years. So, yeah, I'm excited. Because I can remember doing my 17-week video and going, it's taking for fucking ever. But yeah, 4 weeks left. Very excited. Let's see. The thing, and I'm going to do this in the next couple videos. The thing that I am most looking forward to this week about not having my chest is going to the beach with no shirt on, and going swimming and tanning with no shirt on. That is what I'm looking forward to the most this week. And a close second to that is having 2 weeks off of work. And a week with my girlfriend, because she's the person who is going to be taking off that first week and is going to be pushing pain pills down my throat and you know, helping me with all the daily, you know, hygiene things. Anyway, so that's it. My dog's gonna break down the door if I don't go let him in. So I hope everyone's doing good, and I'll talk to you soon.